So, this is what it looks like when a person gets out of bed in the middle of the night to do a video. Only me. Oh, good guy. Welcome to the Dailies book series. I'm Christina Tiane. This is where we read books, talk about books, no special effects, no theme, none of that fancy stuff going on here. And today we've got Dreams of a Highlander. And I'm in the middle of reading the second book in the Karen Marie Moaning series that we'll get to in a couple days. But I realized that only the first book was a time travel. The second book is not time travel. It involves characters from the first book, but it doesn't have time travel people getting together. So I wanted to do another. I'm trying to look for books for my time travel thing in September. So I came across this. I spent 3 days scrolling and scrolling and looking and looking and looking and looking, and I got. So I finally found this cute book. It's cute. It's only 200 pages. It didn't even take 2 hours to read. And this girl, Darcy, is a veterinarian, and she avoids relationships. If something looks like it's going good, or it might not be going good, she abandons the whole situation and leaves. And she starts a thing in her vet's office and with her friend Gretchen, and she decides to go on a conference in Scotland. She goes to Scotland. She's having these dreams of this lady talking to her, and she ends up following the tour path that this lady told her to follow. And she thinks she hit a deer. So she stops the car, gets out of a car, grabs her doctor's bag, goes looking for the deer, can't find the deer at all, goes through this arch, and when she goes through the arch, she goes back to 1500s. And this guy, Quinn, she meets these guys, and she's like, does anyone have a phone? My phone's not getting a signal out here. Or can you take me to the police station? I think I might have hit it. And she's going through all this, and they're looking at her like she's got rocks in her head. She's crazy. They decide to kidnap her and take her to their lair. And then Quinn comes along and rescues her. And they have some discussion, and she's like, what year is this? And he tells her, and she's like, oh, good God, I've gone back 500 years. And he takes her back to the castle, and she meets Rebecca and Robert and the kids, and she gets taken into the family. I had an Outlander vision of Jamie's brother in welcoming Claire into the family. Everybody in the castle welcomes her. Doesn't matter that she's wearing jeans and a t-shirt. And they give her their clothes to wear, and everybody loves her. And in the middle of the night, she decides she's got to go back to the arch, and she runs away, and Quinn comes, gets her again, and then her and Quinn have a relationship, and they have all the character angst and all the relationship stuff of, and there's this laird that's trying to have a war with them. It's on the personal side. It gets a little violent. And then we have our little climactic ending, and the decision is whether or won't she go back through the arches again, because she's tried a couple of times. But this time, she has fallen in love with Quinn. They've established a relationship in the castle. The community likes her. She's been tending to their animals. And so it was a cute little read. It promises to continue. There's quite a few books in this series. I might do them. And the second book, there's a hint at the end of this book that Gretchen, the best friend, is on her way through time travel. So she most likely will be the heroine in our second book if we decide to go that route. So that's basically it of this story. It was short and sweet, 200 pages. Boy meets girl, slowly fall in love. We did have the 20-second one man talking another man, going, yeah, it's my duty to take care of her, she was abandoned, blah blah blah. And Darcy only hears that part of the conversation, and she runs away, and she doesn't hear the second half where the other guy goes, so you finally fallen in love, haven't you, dude? And he's like, yeah, but she missed that part. So we've got the misunderstanding thing, and she go rushing off to the arch again. So it's a cute little story. So we'll see what happens in the next book. But I gotta get to my cat. I gotta finish Catherine Coulter. I'm dreading, because then there'll be no more Catherine Coulter. And then we've got Miss Moaning over here to get to too. Now that I've gotten back into that series, so read what you own, and I own all of these. So we'll see what happens. It's a short little 200-page book. You want a short little afternoon read, a beach read even. She goes back in time. The macho guy rescues her. They even race each other's horses at one point. It's a cute little story, clean. So, it's up to you. See what you think. It's cute. Have a good one.